Hello everybody and welcome to tonight's race here as we are at Riki Raceway to continue on to the Tobuscus race weekend here at this amazing Lowe's/Talladega type racetrack, Riki Raceway. Here tonight we got the Division 2 cars for the Snickers Cup Series. We're one step closer to finding out after one event how the standings are going to rack up as far as the championship standings go for the Snickers Cup Series chase for the championship, with only 4 races remaining after that before we will find out who will be the Snickers Cup Series champion for Season 3. Here tonight, these drivers have a task on their hands trying to tame this racetrack. I'll tell you what, if I've ever seen a track that seems to sense if a driver is on a momentum shift or if he's currently in the chase or whatever, it seems like it's Riki Raceway. It's as if Riki Raceway knows its competitors that are racing on it and it's out to get each and every one of them. Don't believe me? Think back. Division 1 race here last night at Riki Raceway. Trent Dunham, Tim Walsh, 2 championship contenders who actually also are 1-2, if my memory serves me correctly, in the Rookie of the Year standings. They ended up getting involved in an incident at the very beginning of the race, retired in 34th and 35th, the last 2 spots available in that running order. So they basically, technically got dead last finishes, and they were championship contenders. Here tonight, we got some more championship contenders in this field. We're going to have to see if maybe they can make their way through. One of them is our pole sitter, Sean Galligan. He's going to try and win here tonight, get his second win of the season, and get some valuable points towards the chase for the championship. Or no, wait, no, Sean Galligan actually isn't in the chase in this one. My apologies. So Galligan's trying to, in other words, then make up for missing the chase with his second victory here tonight. Richard Johnson's going to line up alongside of him. Richard's been to victory lane in the Mobile One Cup Series, but has yet to get that 47 car in victory lane here in the Snickers Cup Series. We'll see if he can do that. Barney Ward going to line up there in third. Ward trying to get into victory lane for the second time this season. And then Jacob Lawler, not only trying to get his first Snickers Cup Series victory, but also trying to become the first driver to win a race in all 3 series. Here tonight in the Snickers Cup Series is his opportunity to be able to do that. Last week's winner, John Worry, going to line up there in the 5th position. Can he go 2 in a row? And Logan Ryan's going to roll off in the 6th position. But drivers will be keeping an eye on during the course of the night in this pack. One of them starting off, I believe that's in the 12th position, and that is Jacob Cook in the 30 car. Also, Devin Wilson's in this pack. We'll keep our eye on him. He's a championship contender. Looking through here real quick, seeing if there are any other championship contenders in this field. And I'm not seeing any. Alright, so let's get this race underway. Here's the starting lineup for tonight's event at Riki Raceway. Alright, so the lights are out top of the pace car. We'll go to green flag racing here, 30 laps, and then we'll find out who's going to be the winner. Will we have another first-time winner here tonight, or can some championship contender maybe pick up some valuable points with a win here tonight? Only 3 championship contenders in this division. They are Trent Whitney, Jacob Cook, and Devin Wilson. We'll definitely keep an eye on all 3 of them during the course of the evening. Well, this Going Green is brought to you by Barney N. Ward's channel. Okay, Barney and Ward's channel. If you want to get involved in leagues that involves rubbing, racing, crashing, and ramming, then go to Barney and Ward's channel, home of the PRWC Alpine GT Series and the Speed Energy Cup Series, and the Kellogg's Truck Series. Subscribe to Barney and Ward today. I'm not going to be putting the links in the description anymore. All you have to do is just go up to the top of the screen. You see where it says search, type in Barney and Ward. You'll be sure and find his channel. Here we go. 30 laps of racing. Green flag is out. Sean Galligan. Last win he had came at Quarter Slammer. He's looking to be able to get his second here tonight at Riki Raceway. But there's Barney Ward. There's John Worry. Also former winners. Barney Ward won back at Pocono. John Worry, he won last week at Arizona. Off turn 2, things pretty much single file between the front 3, not for long. Here comes John Worry down to the inside, and he'll look for the second position off of Barney Ward. Galligan trying to hold off John Worry, looks like he'll do so here. We've seen basically that bad luck comes the way of the Michael Waltrip racing cars. Tim Walsh wrecked out in Division 1, Josie Berg encountered problems with fuel. We'll see if maybe Zach Carlson in the 55, if maybe he'll be able to turn that around for Michael Waltrip Racing, currently running very well, battling for with Barney Ward for the 5th position. But it's all Sean Galligan. Look at this run he's gotten on everybody. He's got a little bit of distance between them. Now, normally at a restrict plate track, that's not a good thing. Here at this kind of a track, it's not a completely restrictor plate track. It's got a little bit of Lowe's Motor Speedway hooked into it as well, and so maybe it is a good thing to be out ahead of these guys. But now that gap is gone, Hannah Smith is there, and Hannah Smith is now not behind, but beneath as she goes down to the inside of Sean Galligan for the lead. Hannah Smith's been up at the front in the last few races. Could tonight be the night that she picks up her first Snickers Cup Series victory? It's possible. Same deal for Dion Scott right there. He's been up getting some pretty decent finishes as of late, and he's there. And then you got some more former winners in the form of Chad Skinner and Daniel Schwab. There's Mia Morris in the 29, who I thought probably could have been en route to a victory last week at Arizona, but she ended up wrecking out late. Her teammate John Worry picked up the win instead. Whoa, there's a wreck back there! As Dion Scott, Chad Skinner races to the line, it'll be Dion Scott, but, oh, there's a wreck. Oh, John Worry's involved. Whoa, Luke Walker. Oh, there goes, oh, look at the 31. Oh, Matt Nathan flipping, flying. There's Jake Cole. Adam Chambers is involved. There's Jake Cole getting a piece of Chambers again. Oh, championship contender, Devin Wilson. Devin Wilson, where is he? John Worry in it, Red Bell. Oh, wait a minute, where is he? Devin Wilson, championship contender. Second, Earnhardt Ganassi car in the chase to get involved here. Trent Dunham wrecked last time out in the Division 1 race, and here Devin Wilson's involved. Taylor Acosta, Kristen Worry. And I guess they raced it back to the stripe a second time, as it looks like it will be, is it Mia Morris or is it Daniel Schwab? Daniel Schwab was the leader at the stripe. But, last week's winner, John Worry, will not be able to go for 2 in a row. That car is done. Red Bell trying to limp that car around the racetrack, but that car is having a hard time getting any speed under it. Jake Cole, tough break for the 39 for Stewart Haas Racing. Jamie Muckley involved as well. That's the car I saw go flying. Matt Nathan, defending champ in the Snickers Cup Series. Adam Chambers is involved as well. We documented Devin Wilson, Kristen Worry, and Taylor Acosta. James McLeod, the 48, got a piece of it, along with Justin Perry. And I think Sam Young, Mike Becker, and Luke Walker may not have escaped it either, along with Anthony McCurry and William Duncan. There's Zach Buchanan pulling onto pit road. Oh, and there's Trent Whitney coming down pit road. This may be a regularly scheduled pit stop for the Pizza Hut Chevrolet, but that's a championship contender there, so that's why there's a bit of worry there on whether or not something may have happened to him. If so, that may have involved 2 championship contenders here in this division. But Matt Nathan, man, he went for a wild ride, completely airborne. I'd say maybe 7 to 10 feet off the ground, if not higher. We'll see just exactly how high he was, as Trent looks like it's a regularly scheduled pit stop for the Pizza Hut Chevrolet. Let's look at a replay and see what happened. And would you believe it? The wreck started with a championship contender there. Devin Wilson's going to hook Kristen Worry and John Worry. Makes a Worry sandwich there and turns them around. Devin gets through at this point, but we're going to go back here and look at the John Worry incident. Oh, he gets into teammate Adam Chambers. Comes up the racetrack, hits James McLeod. McLeod spins. Justin Perry's involved. Mike Becker got clipped there. Sam Young gets a piece of it there. Anthony McCurry went down to the low line and made it by on the apron. But this was just one wreck involving Becker, Worry, Perry, Sam Young, and I think that was Kristen Worry back there. No, James McLeod. But now let's look further up. Something else happened, and I think it may have been a driver coming back up the racetrack. Maybe it was Adam Chambers. Nope, it was Kristen Worry in the Air Force Ford. Watch, she comes back up the racetrack. I think she didn't appreciate that turn from Devin Wilson. Goes up into Wilson. Jake Cole gets a piece of it there. Jamie Muckley involved. And now we're going to... Whoa, Devin actually flipped over for a minute there. Oh, watch Matt Nathan. Oh, we got the wall. So did Kristen Worry. And Nathan just goes flying up the racetrack into the catch fence. Then gets nailed by Chambers. Comes back down. Oh, my goodness. He would have... If Chambers hadn't hit him, Matt Nathan would still be hanging in the catch fence. And that would have been even scarier. I don't know how we would have gotten him down. We'd have to get a hook and ladder truck. Have a fireman climb up there and get him out or something. But Jamie Muckley got a piece of that. Red Bell, Devin Wilson, they were involved as well, along with Jake Cole, who right there you see gets a piece of Adam Chambers one more time. But, oh my goodness. What an incident there. Caution is out. Let's go back to green, try and sort this whole thing out. Wild, wild wrecks occurring here on the very first lap. And just a little interesting trivia there. Back in the Division 1 race, the first caution came out when a championship contender started the wreck. Here in Division 2, same deal. Devin Wilson, the championship contender, started that wreck by turning both John and Kristen Worry. Very interesting. The championship contenders aren't really helping themselves out here at Riki Raceway. We'll go back to green flag racing on lap 9 of 30. Let's try and sort this out and see who's still going to be able to continue and who is out of the race. Quite a few out. James McLeod is out, Jamie Muckley, Jake Cole, John Worry, Taylor Acosta, Devin Wilson, the championship contender, will finish the night in 30th. Kristen Worry 31st, Matt Nathan 32nd, Red Bell will be 33rd, and 34th will be Adam Chambers. So that gives us a total, of 24 cars left to race it out, and several of them are damaged at the back of the field. Let's go through the field, brought to you by Blue Thunder Fan Racing's YouTube channel. Check out Blue Thunder Fan Racing for NR 2003 and Let's Play. He runs 3 PWRL series, that's 3 times the action. Subscribe today to Blue Thunder Fan Racing's YouTube channel. Here's the way they'll line up for the restart. Daniel Schwab looking for his second win of the season. He won back at Infineon, looking to try and continue on there. As a matter of fact, when he went back at Infineon, it was in that ride, the Napa Filters Toyota Camry. Mia Moore's going to line up in second. Danny Wells in third. Fourth's going to be Dylan Young, and fifth will be Chad Skinner. Logan Ryan sixth. Nick Bergen up there in seventh. Eighth's going to be Dion Scott. Ninth will be Jacob Cook. Right now, the only championship contender in Division 2 that's running at least decently. And then you got Barney Ward in 10th. Hannah Smith will be 11th, Joseph Bryant 12th, 13th Richard Johnson, 14th Sean Galligan, 15th is going to be Zach Carlson, 16th Jacob Lawler, 17th William Duncan, 18th Mike Becker, Trent Whitney, there's another championship contender, he'll restart in the 19th position after he made a pit stop, and Zach Buchanan will be in 20th. So I think Trent Whitney was the first driver to make a pit stop, so you gotta wonder if maybe some fuel strategy playing out there by Trent Whitney and Zach Buchanan. Remember, some drivers couldn't make it on fuel in the Division 1 race. Tony Speed was one of them, so was Josie Berg, and also Jake Berg, who was leading on the final lap, had to come down pit road for a splash and dash of fuel. So maybe some strategy played out here by Trent Whitney and Zach Buchanan, and we'll see if it will help them in the end of this race. As here comes Danny Wells. Well, no, he did make a pass on Mia Morris for second, but now Morris wants second place back, and she's going to take it. No help up high for Danny Wells. He's going to get shuffled to the back in a hurry, as Mia Morris seems to have a little bit of an alliance there with Dylan Young, as here comes Mia Morris to the inside of Daniel Schwab, trying to lead at the line. Nope, by a splitter. Schwab leads that lap. Mia Morris, she's not going away quietly. She's to the inside, being followed by Logan Ryan, Chad Skinner. It's Chevrolets down on the inside line for the first 3 rows. Trying to look here, see if I can see any silent sleepers coming up through the field, and right now I'm not seeing any. Just about everybody that we've talked about, we documented. I guess the one that I would be surprised with is Nick Bergen in that 32 car. He's coming up the inside line, currently battling side by side for 6th with Danny Wells and Dylan Young. As Daniel Schwab somehow, someway, has found its way back up to position number 1. Chad Skinner there in 2nd. 3rd place right now going to be Nick Bergen, but he wants more, goes to the inside for 2nd place. Now, so far this season, only one driver for Earnhardt Ganassi Racing has gone to victory lane. That's that car running 2nd right there, Chad Skinner. Can he do it here tonight? Right now, he's the only hope they've got for having a win this season, in this weekend. Trent Dunham retired into dead last in the Division 1 race, and Devin Wilson now out of the race. In Division 2, he retired, I think it was in 30th place. As here comes Skinner to the inside, but don't look now, here comes Nick Bergen. I thought he was going to go 3 wide into turn 1, but he thought better, it moved back in line. Michael Waltrip Racing with an opportunity to have their 3rd driver go to victory lane here this year. They had Tim Walsh go to victory lane just not too long ago, Daniel Schwab and Infineon, and there comes the Zach Carlson machine down the inside. He may be looking for a win here tonight. Coming back up the front comes Barney Ward. And look at up there, 5th in that line there. That's the Texaco Haviland Dodge of Zach Buchanan. Don't forget, he made a pit stop earlier on, along with Trent Whitney, who actually is starting to come up the inside line as well. So those two, they can race out pretty hard right now because they've got maybe 4 or 5 laps more of fuel than the rest of the field. Now, I don't know if Anthony McCurry and others who were involved in those incidents back there, Mike Becker as well, I don't know if they made pit stops on that last caution or not. They did start behind Trent Whitney and Zach Buchanan, which leads me to believe that yes, indeed, they did make pit stops. So they also are on the same fuel strategy as the 46 and the 41. But if we have enough cautions come out, this may not come down to fuel strategy. But right now, they've been in a nice little green flag run. We've been under the green flag for the last 7 laps. So it may end up coming down to fuel strategy, as Nick Bergen's going to race side by side down into turn 3 with the Aaron's Dream Machine of Zach Carlson. Carlson with the preferred line, and now look at how the inside line starts coming all of a sudden right up out of turn 4. Nothing for Nick Bergen to do but just watch that inside line, wave goodbye to him as they zoom past him. But now Buchanan wants more. Buchanan, he can race all out right at the moment because he's got more fuel than the rest of these drivers. And also seeing Trent Whitney, he's putting the pedal to the metal as well, coming up that inside line. But here we go. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Watch it, Schwab. Watch it, watch it. Whoa, he almost turned Mia Morris there off through that turn. I thought maybe that would happen. And if so, Mia Morris' car would snap right up and it could take out maybe half of the field. But it did not happen. They kept it straight. Good job by all. As it's Zach Buchanan now the leader. Second is going to be Zach Carlson. Pretty surprised we haven't seen championship contender Jacob Cook up near the front yet. As we are past halfway, Cook is a championship contender, and Trent Whitney right now is running better than he is. Whitney's up to 4th, Jacob Cook's at the tail end of this pack, and so rather surprised Jacob Cook's not being aggressive this early, knowing that Trent Whitney's up ahead of him. But we'll see what happens here. Maybe some strategy playing out here, never know. But at the moment, Trent Whitney doing a great job. He's the only championship contender here in the Snickers Cup Series that I've seen do really, really well so far. I mean, we haven't had the Division 2 race yet, but still, we're going to have to see what's going to happen here, as we still have a total of 14 laps to go. So Trent Whitney's not out of the woods yet, as they say, but he's certainly looking awfully racy right now, as well as the fact that we know that he has 4 more laps to the good on fuel than a lot of these other drivers. Whitney trying to go 3 wide here. Seems to be almost losing a little speed there. Look how Sean Gallagher and Zach Buchanan getting a run there. But here comes Whitney. He's got Joseph Bryant with him now, and he'll try going for 2nd place. Looks like he will do so. Phoenix Racing has yet to go to victory lane yet this season. We were talking about Kenny McCurry in the Division 1 race, how he was really close to being able to be a contender for the win, but ended up getting caught up in a wreck late in the Division 1 race. We got another chance, though, with Jacob Lawler, who's not only trying to win his first Snickers Cup Series victory, but also trying to be the first driver this season to win a race in all 3 series. The list just keeps seeming to grow and grow and grow on drivers that are eligible for that. And, oh, I think the caution's out. Oh, no, I'm seeing things. I'm seeing yellow. I'm going colorblind. Joseph Bryant to the lead, looking to pick up his 2nd win of the season. As, nope, looks like it's going to be Nick Bergen to the inside. And has Bergen passed him yet? Yes, he has. But nope, look, oh my goodness, just as soon as one driver's passed for the lead, he's getting challenged by another. Jacob Lawler to the inside. Now, Dylan Young. You know, I've talked with Dylan before races and everything. Dylan Young, he's one of the most determined drivers to try and get a win in all 3 series. He still has to win in the Mobile One Cup Series in order to have the title of the driver who's gotten a win in all 3, the Oreo, Mobile, and Snickers Cup Series in Season 3. Didn't get off to a good start on that quest in the Division 2 race in the Mobile One Cup Series as Joseph Bryan goes for the lead. Finished dead last in that event. And here today, I'm actually surprised. You see him, he shoved Jacob Lawler out of the way. He knows that Lawler's trying to do that and be the first one to win in all 3 series. And Dylan Young does not want that to happen. But he would love awfully much to be able to go to victory lane for the 2nd time this season in the Snickers Cup Series. As he comes down to the inside line in that PURWC PlayStation 3 Cup Series Bandit Toyota. That's a long sponsor to say. And he's looking for more. Nick Bergen now going to get challenged. And it will be Dylan Young going to the point. I'm going to take a quick drink here. Dylan Young going to keep that top spot. Looks like no. Nick Bergen, strong off the high side, will keep it. With help from William Duncan. First time we've seen Duncan up at the front. Certainly has not been a track that's been playing well with Germain Racing Cars, but William Duncan doing very well right now, as he's the current leader. Oh, someone's coming down to pit road. Who is that? Oh, that's going to be Mike Becker. Now, Mike Becker's got a damaged race car. I don't know if this is a regularly scheduled stop for the Target Chevrolet or not. It's another Earnhardt Ganassi car. Yeah, it's a regularly scheduled stop. 4 tires, fuel for the Target Chevrolet. And Becker, I'm pretty sure, made a pit stop earlier. So my question now is, does this mean that these guys have to make green flag pit stops around this point? Be interesting to see when they come down. Here they come. William Duncan, Hannah Smith, Dylan Young, Logan Ryan, Dion Scott, Mia Morris, Zach Carlson, Barney Ward, and I see Chad Skinner back there as well. So they are on pit road, making their pit stops. Leader still Nick Bergen. Alright, so now here's the case. Drivers are making pit stops now. We were under the caution on lap 4, went back to green flag on lap 8. So that means that 4 laps more of fuel is what Trent Whitney, Trent Whitney, Zach Buchanan, Anthony McCurry, what they have is here comes Nick Bergen, Danny Wells, Jacob Cook, Richard Johnson. Is that Daniel Schwab there? Yep, Daniel Schwab and Sean Galligan, the pole sitter. All coming down for fuel and 4 tires now. William Duncan leaving pit road. There's 3 of those drivers who made pit stops last time. The 41, the 38, and the 46. As they now come out, they're going to battle with William Duncan. They're going to have to try and get around him. Whoa, watch it. Whoa. Duncan came back up right in front of these guys. And so now the leader is Jacob Lawler over Joseph Bryant, but now they head for pit road, along with Anthony McCurry. McCurry can't make it. So the leader is going to be Zach Buchanan in the 41. And here's my question. Now, with those drivers making pit stops, that leaves us with 6 laps to go. That means that, according to my calculations, Zach Buchanan and Trent Whitney would be 4 laps short. That's what I'm getting here as Nick Bergen comes out. Let's see if Buchanan and Trent Whitney are going to have to make pit stops anytime soon here. Can they stretch it? I don't think they can. I'm trying to work the calculators here, and according to my calculations, they can make it no further than lap 28. But Buchanan decides to stay out, so does Trent Whitney. Right now, William Duncan and Nick Bergen, who were actually up at the front before these green flag pit stops began, they are 1 lap down to the leaders now. Buchanan, Whitney, they are the front 2, but the question is, how much more fuel have they got in those cars? They don't appear to try to be slowing down yet. Well, actually, yeah, they do. Yeah, Buchanan's slowing down. Buchanan is slowing down. Is he out of fuel? Buchanan, no, he's not going to pit road. Neither is Trent Whitney, but Buchanan backed off there. He may be saving something. Trent Whitney, on the other hand, he's flying. He's trying to win his 2nd race of the season, our Daytona 500 winner. Trying to get good chase points here. All over William Duncan. This could be some strategy right here. Watch how he's right on the back bumper of William Duncan. He peeks out a little bit, lets some air go in towards the engine to cool it off, comes back behind, and that allows him to cut the wind, and it keeps better fuel mileage. But look who he's got on the back bumper now. Zach Buchanan thinks it's go time, but here they go! Pit stops for these front 2. Trent Whitney and Zach Buchanan cannot make it. I told you they couldn't make it past lap 28. Look when they're coming in. Lap 28. The calculations worked out to perfection. Whitney and Buchanan down on lap 28. Now here's the question. Nick Bergen and William Duncan, they were the leaders before the green flag pit stops began. They were running with Trent Whitney and Zach Buchanan. Can these 2 get out ahead of the leaders? Only fuel for Trent Whitney. Same deal for Zach Buchanan. What strategy is this? They're going with just fuel, a little bit, to get them to the end. This could be the 2 drivers here who leave pit road together who may battle it out for the win. How far back is William Duncan? Here they are. There's Duncan. There's Nick Bergen. They're behind Anthony McCurry, who currently runs in the 3rd position. I'll bet you that McCurry went for fuel only as well. He may have just done a splash and dash, but where are the leaders? Did they get out ahead? Yes, they did. Whitney, Buchanan, then Anthony McCurry. Those 3 currently are where they are due to fuel strategy. Can they end up being the ones who will try and battle for the win? Wow, look at the space back here. as it is Whitney, Buchanan, 1-2, nose to tail with 2 laps to go. Buchanan looks to the inside, cannot make the move. Then it's a long ways back to this group of cars, all back on the lead lap, by the way. Nick Bergen, Anthony McCurry, Jacob Lawler, Dylan Young, Logan Ryan, Hannah Smith, and Joseph Bryant, but they don't think they may have enough time to catch these guys. Here we go. Here comes Zach Buchanan to the inside. Now these guys can race as hard as they want for the win. They've got a lot of space back between themselves and third place, which is under contest right now between Anthony McCurry and Nick Bergen. But Zach Buchanan looking for his first win of his NNSCRA career. Trent Whitney looking for his second Snickers Cup Series victory and valuable points in the standings, in the chase standings. The white flag was just displayed. 4 more corners at Riki Raceway. This has been one great race. It's come down to fuel mileage, and these two worked the calculators to perfection. They pitted back on lap 4, did a splash and dash on lap 28, and now we're racing for the checkers. Trent Whitney trying to close in. Buchanan with about half a car length advantage. Whitney's there. He's going to try and make a move to the inside here. Can he? He is there within striking distance. Whitney, will he peel to the inside? Here he comes. Buchanan, Whitney to the stripe, and it's a high side advantage, and Zach Buchanan has won his first NNSCRA victory, his first in the Snickers Cup Series, as Trent Whitney is 46 one-thousandths of a second short here at Riki Raceway. That was the official word. 46 one-thousandths of a second Buchanan won that race by. Whitney, I think if he had made that move just a slight second earlier, he might have won this thing. He pulled right alongside the number 41, but it was not to be. Still going to be a good points paying day for Trent Whitney, but there's your winner. Zach Buchanan, his first win of his NNSCRA career. How about that? And I'm very interested to find out. We know that Trent Whitney finished second. Where did the other championship contender, Jacob Cook, finish? 11th place. Not bad. Not bad at all for the AOL Chevrolet from Richard Childress Racing. So, out of the 3 championship contenders here in Division 2, 2 of them came away with fairly decent finishes. The only one who didn't was the Earnhardt Ganassi racing car of Devin Wilson. So, once again, congratulations to Zach Buchanan. And right now, Trent Whitney, out of all the championship contenders, he currently has the highest finish of second place. We'll have to see how the Division 3 drivers react to that. As we congratulate once again Zach Buchanan on his first NNSCRA victory, his first win of a Snickers Cup Series career. And Jacob Cook, Trent Whitney, they'll be up near the top of the leaderboard in the standings right now. But who will join them? Division 3 going to be coming up very soon. Thanks for watching. The running order, finishing order, official finishing order for this race coming up in just a minute. We thank you for joining us here. Division 3 will be coming out very soon, and we'll finally know what the standings will look like heading into chase race number 2 of the Snickers Cup Series. You've been watching the NNSCRA offline racing at its best.
I am the one who lost control. But in the end, I'll be the last man standing. I am the one who sold his soul. Forever come to be the last man standing. Glorious, noble.